Your dog's mouth is cleaner than yours. A dog's normal body temperature is 98.6 degrees. You can't teach an old dog new tricks. All of these sound absolutely true, right? Wrong. These are some of the most widespread dog health myths that almost everyone believes, and today I'm busting all of them wide open. I'm going to reveal 10 major dog health myths that are costing dog owners thousands of dollars unnecessarily, causing confusion about their dog's health, and in some cases, actually harming their beloved animals. Some of these myths have been passed down for generations. Others have been spread through social media without any scientific basis. By the end of this video, you'll know the truth about your dog's health, and you'll be able to make better decisions that actually protect them. So let's jump right in with myth number 1, and trust me, this one is going to surprise you. Myth number 1. A dog's mouth is cleaner than a human's mouth. This is one of the most pervasive myths in dog ownership, and it's completely false. In fact, the opposite is true. A dog's mouth is actually dirtier than a human mouth. Here's why this myth exists. Dogs have higher saliva production than humans, and there's a misconception that this makes their mouths cleaner. But saliva doesn't sterilize the mouth. In fact, dogs lick their own butts, eat feces, drink from toilets, and investigate garbage cans. Their mouths are crawling with bacteria, some of which are potentially harmful to humans. The reality is that a dog's mouth contains hundreds of different bacterial species, many of which are dangerous. If a dog licks an open wound on your skin, there's a genuine risk of infection. Dogs can transmit serious infections like MRSA and other bacteria through their saliva. What about the idea that dog saliva has healing properties? This is pure fiction with no scientific basis. Yes, wounds have been shown to heal better when kept clean and moist, but that doesn't mean dog saliva is healing anything. In fact, the bacteria in their mouths can complicate healing and cause infections. If your dog has licked an open wound on you, wash the area thoroughly with soap and water, and please, don't let your dog lick your face directly, especially if you have any cuts or compromised skin. This isn't about hating dogs, it's about understanding actual microbiology and protecting your health. Myth number 2. A dog's normal body temperature is 98.6 degrees. This myth comes from people automatically assuming dogs have the same normal body temperature as humans. They don't. A dog's normal body temperature is actually between 101 and 102.5 degrees Fahrenheit, which is significantly higher than humans. This matters enormously because it affects how you interpret health situations. If your dog has a temperature of 99.5 degrees, you might think they have a fever, but that's actually normal or even slightly cool for a dog. Understanding this is critical for recognizing actual fevers and illness. A fever in a dog is typically anything above 103 degrees. But many pet owners use their own temperature standards and worry unnecessarily or miss signs of actual problems. Similarly, some owners try to diagnose fever by feeling their dog's nose or ears. This is unreliable. A warm nose doesn't indicate fever. A dog's nose temperature fluctuates throughout the day and can be affected by humidity, sun exposure, and activity level. The only accurate way to know your dog's temperature is with a thermometer, ideally a rectal thermometer for dogs. If you think your dog might have a fever, use an actual thermometer. If the temperature is above 103 degrees, contact your veterinarian immediately. Myth number 3. You can't teach an old dog new tricks. This myth is not only false, it's harmful because it discourages people from engaging with their older dogs. Senior dogs are absolutely capable of learning new behaviors, commands, and tricks. The science is clear on this. Neuroplasticity, the brain's ability to form new neural connections, doesn't disappear with age in dogs any more than it does in humans. Older dogs might learn slightly more slowly than puppies, but the difference is minimal. In fact, there are significant advantages to training senior dogs. They often have better focus and impulse control than younger dogs. They're less easily distracted and can concentrate longer. Senior dogs often become more motivated to please their owners as they mature and their behavior settles. The real issue isn't age, it's health. A dog with arthritis might struggle to sit or lie down repeatedly, not because they can't learn, but because it causes pain. A dog with cognitive dysfunction might have trouble remembering new information. A dog with hearing loss might not respond to verbal commands. So instead of assuming your older dog can't learn, assess whether any health issues might be interfering. Adapt training to their physical capabilities. Use positive reinforcement. Keep sessions short and engaging. You might be amazed at how capable your senior dog really is. Plus, mental stimulation through training is beneficial for aging dogs, helping to maintain cognitive function and giving them purpose and engagement. Myth number 4. Dogs have a sense of guilt. Many dog owners swear that their dog looks guilty when they've done something wrong. The dog hangs their head, looks away, or acts sheepish. But here's the truth. Dogs don't experience guilt the way humans do. What you're actually seeing is a stress response. When you come home angry, you raise your voice, your body language becomes tense, your facial expression changes. The dog is reacting to your anger and fear of punishment, not because they feel guilty about their actions. This has been demonstrated in scientific studies. When you punish a dog after finding an accident, the dog doesn't connect the punishment to the accident. They connect it to your arrival and anger. If you consistently punish a dog when you get home, they learn to be anxious when you arrive, not to avoid the behavior. This is why punishment doesn't effectively train dogs. The dog doesn't learn that the behavior was wrong. They learn to fear you or to hide the behavior better. What dogs do understand is cause and effect in real time. If you redirect them while they're doing something wrong and immediately reward them for the correct behavior, they learn. But if you punish them after the fact, they don't connect the punishment to their behavior. This myth matters because it leads people to use ineffective and cruel training methods. Understanding that your dog isn't feeling guilty, just scared, helps you approach training differently with positive reinforcement and catching behaviors in the act rather than punishing after the fact. Myth number 5. A dog needs to eat bones. Many people believe that dogs need to eat bones for healthy teeth and nutrition. This myth can result in serious injuries or even death. While it's true that gnawing on bones can help keep teeth clean through the mechanical action, dogs absolutely do not need to eat bones. Their nutritional needs are completely met by appropriate commercial or home-cooked diets. Actual bones, especially cooked bones, are dangerous. They splinter and create sharp fragments that can puncture the digestive tract, cause blockages, or create choking hazards. Many dogs have died from bone-related injuries. Safer alternatives exist. Dental chews designed specifically for dogs are safer and still provide the mechanical cleaning action. The best approach for dental health is regular brushing with dog-appropriate toothpaste, professional dental cleanings by your veterinarian when needed, and appropriate diet. Never give your dog cooked bones. If you want to give raw, meaty bones, do so under veterinary supervision, as they still carry risks and potential parasite or bacterial contamination. Myth number 6. Dogs only see in black and white. Many people believe dogs see the world in black and white like an old television. This is completely false and misunderstands how dogs actually perceive the world. Dogs don't see in black and white at all. They see in color, but their color vision is different from humans. Dogs have red-green color blindness similar to some humans. This means they see the world primarily in shades of blue and yellow, with reds and greens appearing more like browns or grays. Understanding this matters because it helps you understand how your dog perceives their environment. It explains why a red toy might be harder for your dog to see against green grass, while a blue or yellow toy is much easier to spot. Additionally, dogs have much better night vision than humans because of a structure called the tapetum lucidum, a reflective layer behind their retina. This is why dogs' eyes seem to glow in the dark, and it's why they can navigate low-light situations better than we can. Dogs also see movement much better than stationary objects. They're much more likely to notice a moving stick than a stationary one, which is why waving toys around gets their attention more effectively than just placing them on the ground. Understanding how dogs actually see helps you choose appropriate toys, understand their reactions to their environment, and interact with them more effectively. Myth number 7. Puppies should wait until 4 months before training starts. Many people believe puppies shouldn't begin training until they're several months old. This is a missed opportunity that can result in behavioral problems later. The truth is that puppies can and should start learning from the moment they come home, often as early as 3 to 4 weeks old. Puppies have incredible learning capacity when they're young, and early socialization and training have lasting effects on their behavior and temperament. Early socialization is absolutely critical. During the critical socialization period, typically between 3 and 14 weeks of age, puppies are most receptive to new experiences. Exposure to different people, animals, sounds, and environments during this window has profound effects on their confidence and behavior throughout life. Training can begin immediately with basic impulse control, housebreaking, and basic commands. Young puppies have short attention spans, so training sessions should be brief, maybe 2 to 5 minutes, but they can absolutely learn. Starting early prevents behavioral problems from forming. It's much easier to prevent bad habits than to break them later. Plus, training provides mental stimulation that tired puppies are calmer puppies. Myth number 8. Commercial dog food is always bad. There's a growing belief that all commercial dog food is low quality, full of byproducts, and harmful to dogs. This myth ignores the fact that modern commercial dog food is highly regulated and often superior to many home-cooked or raw diets. While it's true that some commercial dog foods are better quality than others, many premium commercial foods meet the highest nutritional standards and have veterinary nutritionists formulating them. These foods are created specifically to provide complete and balanced nutrition for dogs. The concern about byproducts is largely based on misunderstanding what that term means. Animal byproducts aren't rotting meat or harmful waste. They're the organs, bones, and other parts of animals that humans don't typically eat but that are nutritious and valuable. Many high-quality foods contain byproducts because they're nutritious sources of protein. Home-cooked and raw diets can be excellent, but they can also be problematic. Many people making home-cooked diets don't include proper vitamin and mineral supplementation, leading to serious nutritional deficiencies and health problems. The key is choosing quality commercial food from reputable manufacturers that have quality control systems and work with veterinary nutritionists. Look for foods with named meat sources, appropriate nutrient levels, and proper storage practices. Consult with your veterinarian about what's best for your specific dog's needs. Myth number 9. Dogs need to wear sweaters in cold weather. This myth has created an entire fashion industry around dog clothing, and while some dogs genuinely need protective clothing, many don't. The reality is that most dogs have sufficient natural insulation in their coat to handle cold weather. A healthy dog with a thick double coat is designed for cold weather and typically doesn't need a sweater. However, certain dogs do genuinely need clothing. Small breeds with minimal body fat and thin coats, like Chihuahuas, Italian Greyhounds, and Whippets, are not equipped for cold weather and genuinely benefit from sweaters. Senior dogs with thin coats might need extra warmth. Dogs with health conditions might be more sensitive to cold. The issue arises when people put sweaters on dogs that don't need them. This can actually cause problems. Heavy clothing can restrict movement, limit their ability to regulate body temperature properly, and cause overheating when they come inside. It can also cause matting and skin irritation. The best approach is to assess your individual dog. If they have a thick coat and are of a size designed for the climate you live in, they probably don't need clothing. If they're small, thin-coated, very young, very old, or have health issues, they might benefit from protective clothing in cold weather. Myth number 10. Pet vaccines are always necessary. There's a growing anti-vaccine movement in dog ownership, with some people believing vaccines are harmful and unnecessary. This is dangerous misinformation that puts dogs and the public health at risk. Vaccines are one of the most important tools for preventing serious, often fatal diseases. For dogs, vaccines protect against diseases like rabies, distemper, parvovirus, and other serious illnesses. The reality is that vaccine reactions are extremely rare, while the diseases they protect against are serious and often fatal. Rabies is universally fatal once symptoms appear. Parvovirus kills dogs without treatment. Distemper causes neurological damage and death. That said, not every vaccine is necessary for every dog. Your veterinarian can assess your dog's lifestyle and recommend appropriate vaccines. An indoor-only dog living in an urban area might not need certain vaccines that an outdoor dog or one traveling frequently would benefit from. Core vaccines like rabies are important for almost all dogs. Non-core vaccines depend on individual circumstances. Work with your veterinarian to determine the right vaccination schedule for your specific dog based on their lifestyle, age, and health status. Vaccine reactions do occasionally happen, but the risk is minimal compared to the risk of the diseases they prevent. A mild fever or slight pain at the injection site is common and temporary. Serious reactions are rare and are worth the protection provided. Conclusion: understanding the truth about dog health is crucial for making decisions that actually benefit your furry friend. These 10 myths represent just some of the common misinformation circulating about dog health. The best approach is to consult with your veterinarian about your dog's specific needs. Don't rely on social media or well-meaning friends. Veterinarians have training, education, and access to current research that helps them provide accurate guidance. Your dog depends on you to make informed decisions about their care. By understanding these myths and seeking accurate information, you're already doing right by them. Thanks so much for watching. If this video helped you learn something new, please subscribe and hit the notification bell for more dog health content. Share this video with other dog owners because spreading accurate information helps keep dogs healthy. Drop a comment below and let me know. Which of these myths surprised you the most? Have you believed any of these? What other dog health myths have you heard that you'd like me to debunk? I read every comment and love hearing from you. Thanks again, and keep your dogs healthy and happy. Bye.